Everyone, and welcome back to the Going Tiny project. I'm here. You're staring at the seam between the water tank alcove, which hopefully you can see in there a little bit. I know there's a tarp on there, and styrofoam insulation. I finished the alcove as far as framing and wrapping it. I used asphalt and not Tyvek because I was out of Tyvek and it's really expensive. And I needed to use this asphalt wrapping for the siding I'll use later. I understand that most people put strips a couple inches wide every few feet to create a slight channel for any moisture to escape from the wood behind it, because I'm doing rough cut cedar siding, and so I'll need some of that. And then I'm doing foam. A couple reasons. The trailer actually... I had to hack it down because it originally had a metal covering over it. It was a covered car trailer. And it sticks out about an inch from the framing. And I was wondering how I'd deal with that with the siding, because it would make it flare out. So kind of multiple, I don't want to say two birds with one stone, but more like three birds with one stone. Foam insulation brings it out so it's now flush with the trailer, so my siding can just continue straight down and cover up the ugly side of the trailer. For you, those of you that don't know, I got a really good deal on a salvage trailer. It technically wasn't salvage, but it had a car on it that caught fire and it burned off the top structure. And the bottom was fine, other than it was sitting in a field for a year. So this trailer would have been about a $6,000 trailer. I paid $700 for it, and I put another... maybe another $500 into it with repainting it and materials to cut it down. So anyways, so the foam prevents that weird gap here. And it's 3/4 inch thick. It adds an R, it says here, sorry, I keep switching the camera direction. I hope that doesn't screw it up on YouTube. I know it's a lot of glare, but it has a little chart on the foam. It says it's an R6 for 3/4 inch, which is quite impressive. These are normally about $10 a sheet. I actually wanted a different thickness. I wanted 1 inch thick, and they were out at the store, and the manager gave it to me for half price. Just pretty spectacular. So I paid $6 a sheet, and it cost me less than $120 to do the whole house with this. So that brings up with my rock wool insulation, which is about an R15 inside. This brings me up to R20. Little worried about foam in the environment. I know it's not the best thing. So I'm hoping my environmental impact net is returned with less heating and cooling energy used. And also the fact that it's not going to end up in a landfill right away. So I was kind of environmentally conflicted about using it, but I think in the end I'll make up for it with just better R value. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I still need to put my, I need to get the plywood. I ordered one sheet short by accident. Plywood for the lid, and then I have one extra piece of my metal roof that I'll use to roof it, and finish up the styrofoam, and hopefully this next weekend I'll be picking up a load of my siding to get it done. It's now late October, so I'm hoping I can get the siding on before the winter sets in. I'm here in Utah, and it's a pretty dramatic shift. So, and it's been sitting with this Tyvek wrap for almost 8 months. So anyways, thanks again for following.